going on, everybody? Welcome to HNM+W. I am Harry Hancock. With me, as always, is the great Nate Cummings, Maddie B, Matthew Byer,
what's up,
and Wayne Fatboy Kinsey.
Unfortunately, I'm here.
Yep, I know. Don't seem so depressed. So we haven't done a regular show in quite a while. We've done game shows the past couple ones that we've posted. A lot of fun. I've enjoyed them.
I hated the last one.
I don't understand.
The last one was
He was claiming it was rigged when we gave him over 2,000 points.
Listen, Matthew knew the answers before you even said anything. I need some. There's an investigation process that needs to go on that I think I need to call our superiors for. So Harry, handle it.
You were given like 22
over 20,000. Yeah, over 20. Yeah.
Just because I was brought back in the game doesn't mean anything.
By your own category.
In case you folks missed the last show, it was an absolute Matt Byer domination of the competition. It was a bloodbath.
Harry,
you got the history section.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
what
we had
section
three
was
of
in
them.
history?
We had three of them. Well, the next time we play Jeopardy, we'll...
No history.
No history.
That's fine.
Current events.
So, we will be playing a game later on in this show, but to start, we are going to do a little where we're at in our lives right now. I think we're all... I'm a senior, Nate's a senior, Wayne's a...
Both. I'm a junior, senior.
Both.
We're gonna...
Right now.
Yeah.
Dude,
and
it just continues Wayne's history of not picking one.
We'll explain.
You know,
I'll explain. We got time.
He's very good at that. Like, you can have
everything.
this or that.
Yeah.
I want them both.
I don't want them both. I am both. Del Val's giving
You
me
could be a
both.
senior, or you could not be a senior.
And you're a
Want both.
junior.
Well, after this semester, I'll technically be a senior.
Yeah.
So you're like me, junior,
Yeah.
junior, senior.
Yeah,
right?
but
Yeah,
Except
you're
you're
He's
ahead.
I'm ahead.
You're ahead. I'm a
You're-
little behind. I'm actually on time. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll talk about this.
Okay, so with all that in mind, what's going on in your life, Wayne Kinsey,
Well,
right now? Let's hear it.
I'm a junior/senior. See, because I messed up in the beginning of my college years, as most of you know.
Oh, Wayne's wisdom.
Wayne's
Wayne's wisdom.
Let's
Yeah,
hear it.
don't mess
Listen
up,
to the,
kid.
Don't mess
this
up.
is for the younger viewers.
Yes.
You're better than that.
Exactly. I heard that multiple times. But yeah, no, I messed up in the beginning, so right now I'm right now I'm taking 19 credits this semester.
Playing catch up.
Playing catch up is an understatement, yes.
19 credits is a lot. That's the max before you have to pay extra per credit, right?
Yeah, and I'm not paying extra.
No, I would. No.
But after this semester's over, I get my 19 credits done. I am fully considered a senior, and then all I got to do is take 15 credits next semester,
and you're good.
and then I'm good. Yeah, but I need to catch up right now.
Now, if there's any tips you'd like to pass along to our younger listeners, what would they be, Wayne? Just
Do the homework, seriously. It's the easiest thing in the world. And actually attend your classes.
Yeah, I was just like, go to class, probably
class
get a
would not
start.
hurt.
Even though you do get 4 skips, I've learned over my many of years here, that at least it feels like I've been here for many years, that if you miss 1 or 2 classes, you're up the creek and you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah.
Especially in a math class.
I calculated it out. If you skip a class, that's like $200 you're just wasting.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, well, I've spent a lot. I've wasted a lot of money in the past couple years, Mom. So
I think that was some very good
That
advice.
was very good advice.
Very practical.
And the homework, and I would also add on to that, don't forget the discussion boards, the online homework that you have. Because
Take
I feel
the
like
cheat points.
that's
you.
I think that would be that from what I've taken, that's the hardest stuff to remember is the online homework that they're not given writing class. It's just kind of assume that you should do it. Good job.
Yeah, and I feel like in college, in a sense, is easier than high school because your teachers really want you to do well.
Yeah.
Not saying that high school teachers don't want you to do well, but if you're making the consistent effort of doing the homework, coming to class, participating to some extent, no matter what your grade is, they're going to work with you and they're going to try to get you along as opposed to high school where it's kind of this is it.
This is your grade.
Right, exactly.
When you guys were looking at coming into college, did you ever hear the stereotype, or not even a stereotype, but it was the teachers or the people would always tell you that in college the teachers don't care.
All the time.
Yes.
How weird is that?
I
Because
disagree.
I would say
They care a lot.
that they care, I would say, just as much as high school
If not
teachers,
more.
if not more.
Yeah.
Because they
At
do a
least
lot. If you think of high school, a teacher, sure, a teacher might coddle you in high school, hey, come on, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. Teachers here won't do that. But, if you're actually or doing a conscious effort, they will do all they can to help you. And they're also not just, in the classroom, but, outside of the classroom, in terms of mentorship, or, if you need an internship, or
they help
for
you
a
out.
job, or that kind of stuff.
Recommendations.
Right, they're very good at doing that. I've had a bunch of teachers write letters for me, or stuff to get into grad school here, or different stuff like that. That teachers in high school may not necessarily be as inclined to do.
Yeah.
So.
They're very helpful. It's kind of amazing because you're like, we're going to college and there's all these people, like, they don't care about you. I've met a lot of teachers, like, they'd rather you pass than see you fail because either they got to deal with you again, or then they feel like that they messed. Or they feel like that they messed up.
Up. Yeah.
I know a lot of teachers are here because they love to teach or they love to pass on.
Well, that's the other thing. Like, a lot of these, like, what is it? You can be a teacher at, like, a college or university as long as you have a master's or something like that?
Yeah.
Like, most of these people that are teachers, they may not even have wanted to be teachers. Right. They just kind of,
my teachers are.
They have the skills, they went through and they did their time, and now they're just kind of like doing it because they can help out and do it because they can.
Like in the business program, you had some business classes. Because they can. Like, you had some business classes, but I know, like, a lot of them, their only reason why they're here is because they had the experience and they put in.
Yeah,
they've been, like, to multiple jobs where they've been as high as they can, and they just want to come here and actually help the future, which is good because high school teachers, they do nothing.
I'm a little astounded at your thoughts right now. I feel like you should, like, say, like, a curse word or something to kind of, like, counteract.
It's a very coherent response.
Yeah, wow.
It's
He's in a state of being right now.
Yeah, quit drinking or something.
He's 2 hours sober.
Take your temperature right now. Like,
my
geez,
God.
like, come on.
That was a great response. I'm really proud of you, man. You're figuring it out. It only took the senior year. Good job.
But you know what? Better late than never.
Better late than never.
Yeah. Still time.
Yeah, there's still time. It's never too late, man. All right, Nate. What's going on in your life, man?
Well, I turned the big 2-2 on Sunday, so I feel like an old ass man.
Right there with you, boy.
Yep,
he cursed for me.
You're going to be 22.
I'm going to be 22, so I'm not going to lie. This year, I think, just flew by as faster than any other year of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I think the combination of that and, now we're seniors now.
Yeah. And
coming into school, like, another one of those things that everybody always told us was these will be the fastest 4 years of your life. I didn't believe it at all. And, like, do you think, like, the first year of school, like, kind of drug along?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. Excuse me. These last 3 years have just flown by. Like, it's almost Thanksgiving.
I can agree.
It's almost Christmas. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I saw a Christmas ad this morning. I wasn't happy about it. But I saw a Christmas ad this morning. So, I'd say, man, time is flying by.
Time is flying.
Would you guys agree with the statement that it felt like, at least for me, high school took
an eternity.
It felt like a lifetime.
Yes.
It felt like I spent my entire life in high school, and one day you wake up in college and it's like, wow, I'm almost done.
It's almost weird to like it's kind of like hard to remember like the daily routine that you had in high school.
Oh yeah,
like because I had like the daily routine like. It was set. That's what I did every single day. I came in the same exact time, did the same exact thing. And like college, you don't like have any of that like set schedule stuff. But like looking back and trying to remember any of it, I can't remember any of the crap I did.
Do you think it's hard to believe that like we woke up at like 6 o'clock for school? And
recruits this weekend, like we were complaining about it, like complaining waking up early. And they're sitting there like, wake up at 6.
Yep.
We all look at each other. We're like,
8 a.m.'s the earliest class.
Yeah.
That's a rough day.
So.
22, man.
22, yeah.
It's got to be a good year. It's going to be a good year.
It's a great time.
It's a great time. It's going to be a big year.
It's going to be a very big year.
Real world starts. Yeah.
Now, what's the plan after graduation?
Still trying to work that out. Looking for a job right now. I guess I'm going to grad school here.
Yeah.
So.
You're in the what, 4+1?
Yeah, it's already started, but I'm going to be full time after we graduate in the spring.
Yeah.
I'll start full time.
Now, not to skip over you. Are you graduating on time?
Yes, as of right now.
What are your plans after graduation?
No,
yeah.
Working.
I'm basically
figuring it out.
See, it's more just let me just get that degree. And then See, it's like how I was in high school. Like coming from high school, you're like, oh, I have all this planned out. But then when you get here, you're like, honestly, there's so much more than you think. Like there's more out there than you think you can just do. And so it's like just go out there with a broad horizon.
I thought when you came to college, you were supposed to figure out what the hell you wanted to do.
Nope. Confuse me more.
I think I have less than what I do. I want to do.
The problem is, all these majors, they seem so enticing.
Yeah.
I feel like you look at any of them, and they like, because you see all the perks. Like, so you have friends in every major, and you see, like, all the things that they can do with that, and you're like, that'd be really awesome if I could do that.
But then you're stuck.
Yeah, it definitely does make it a little bit tougher for you. Matty B,
the youngest one here.
The younger one here, and he's got another extra semester past ours, right?
Yeah, I could graduate
you
a semester early. No. I mean, the way I look at it is I can come back and do my master's whenever I want.
Plus, you can get your job to pay for it as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, reimbursement. That's another good idea, actually. If you can find a job that does that, go for it.
And there are a lot of companies out there that do that. If you're like aspiring to get your master's or whatever it is,
they'll help you out with
they'll pay for it.
Yeah.
So my brother-in-law just got. I think he got a dual master's in like engineering and something way over my head.
Jeez.
But his company paid for it in full.
That's awesome.
So why not just wait a couple years, get in with the company? So that's my plan. Actually, that's a lie. I don't know what the hell.
Right there you go.
Yeah, but other than that,
what's going on right now? Anything new happening right now?
I just became an uncle a couple weeks ago. Yes, that was
congrats, Matty B.
That's pretty exciting.
Uncle Matt.
Yeah.
Not really congrats to him.
Yeah, not congrats to me.
But congrats to your sister, but still congrats to you. It's a big deal.
Very
now,
exciting.
boy or girl?
It was a boy. His name is Evan William McCormick.
Oh,
that's
awesome.
a name.
You know what's awesome? In like 20 years when this kid's all grown up, you can play him this and be like, this is like right after you were born.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's awesome.
So what are the plans for that? You going to be like the badass uncle or like the nice uncle?
I feel like I can be a mixture of all those
You're going to be a mixture?
Yeah, definitely. So, no, it's just so, it's kind of like weird because my sister like had it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. So
I don't
get
being that adult.
Right. So I haven't got to see him a lot because I've been here with all you degenerates.
Yes.
But you know,
miss it for the world.
Yeah, exactly. But I'm excited to get home for winter break and
it's more important that you're here than seeing him.
We appreciate that you're sacrificing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
We're so sorry.
What about you, Aaron?
I was going to say, does anybody want to ask?
Wait, forget you real quick. Do you have anything else you want to say, Matthew?
Yeah, anything else?
No.
Anybody else? Any other you three?
Anything, please.
Anything. Feel free.
Anything.
Feel free.
Is there something I should be saying that you guys want to?
No.
Whatever. Well, listen, as long as you keep talking, we don't have to hear about Harry. That's what we're going
The longer we go, the less time he has.
My life isn't very interesting. We can get right back on to yours if you just let me say I'm good.
No, I mean, nothing really. School, baseball, just you know,
we're here.
Yeah, stressed out 24/7.
Loving life.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Would not have it any other way. All right, I'm gonna pass the baton to Harry.
So Harry, what about you?
Come on, man. There's gotta be something.
There's not too much happening in my life. Just like everybody, the other two here applied for graduation. Just getting my classes figured out for next semester.
I found out that we register next week.
Wait, next week?
Yeah, I didn't know that until
I gotta get that.
Yeah, the 6th.
I gotta get my help.
The 6th at midnight. I'm ready.
I'm not. I have to go get my. Well, I have everything ready.
Here's another question: has anybody here taken senior portraits?
No,
I didn't get an email for it. So
I signed up and did it today.
The hell was it?
I don't know. I don't think my picture's going to be that great. Not really feeling it.
I keep hearing about that. I didn't even get an email.
You're supposed to sign up.
No, because how my credits are.
Yeah.
Like my roommates, they got them.
Yeah.
Because how my credits are, since my credits are messed up, I'm not.
Technically.
Yeah, so I guess that we're going to get it next semester.
I forgot.
If not, but you didn't get it?
So, no, I did. I just forgot.
They're gonna put like the gray silhouette.
That's
where it says
fine.
your name.
You guys could just use like a picture from a party or something.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Like this party from Monday night. You and your Santa onesie. Did you take any pictures in that?
Not that I know.
You could use that.
I wish I'd.
It was awesome.
Was it Saturday night? We went out, to the local bar, and I was a Minion onesie. Minion onesie.
I love it.
Like, gotta embrace it while you can.
Yeah, that's good.
Now
that's what I'm doing in my life. More onesies.
I'd like to say I was impressed with everyone's costumes on Monday night.
Can we go around and say who was who?
Okay.
On Halloween.
I'd like to just extend congratulations to Nate.
To the dollar store.
Was extremely creative.
I saw yours.
Would you go as a mop, I guess?
He was
Consuela.
A cleaning lady. Well, he had the head of a mop on his head.
It was a mop.
Yeah, it was a straight mop.
Yeah, it was.
I saw it. It was awesome.
And he was carrying around a Windex bottle filled with Windex, yeah.
With adult beverage.
With adult beverage. It was
because he is going to be 22.
He is going to be 22, so it's illegal.
Yeah, it's legal.
It was very festive, and I loved it. Wayne, like we said earlier, Santa onesie looked very comfortable.
I had had the feather duster as well as the big yellow
sterile glove things,
and an apron. So
you were like a construction.
I was a construction worker. Yeah, I had my.
You remind me of that guy from what's the music video? The you don't gotta go to work. What's that song?
I know it's
by Fifth Harmony.
Yeah, you look like
that song is ridiculous. Yes. You don't gotta go to work.
It's a great song,
but you gotta go to work.
You do have to go to work.
We're gonna get evicted if you don't go to work.
No, you're fine living in cardboard. Then yes, don't go to work.
No, who was the people that sang YMCA? The Village People.
Yeah,
he looked like the.
Oh, he looked like one of the Village people. Oh, the construction worker. That's awesome.
Now the only thing I wish I had was my boots. I didn't have my boots on.
Yeah, you had the working boots.
I had the hard hat.
You gotta have the working boots
to be a working man.
Yeah. I was disappointed I did not have the boots.
But all your costumes were a hit at your
Now
party.
Gene though. Gene was
Silent Gene.
Silent Gene was no regrets from We're the Millers. He had I wrote on the no regrets.
No regrets.
He had the wife beater.
Not even one letter.
Not even one letter. That's awesome.
No, I'm saying.
Was it because in my new place that I live?
Yes.
Though we live in like a nice little community.
Yeah.
So kids came around.
Yeah, you hand out candy.
These parents, when their little kid came to the door, I congratulated them. This was all creative. They got duct tape.
Yes.
And like the light ups,
like Christmas lights?
No, oh my lord,
describe them.
I don't know.
Like the wristbands where you
can the glow sticks.
Yeah, glow sticks. Yeah.
So that you could. This kid was in an all black. It was like all black onesie, hood up. On the back, it was a face made out in glow sticks, outlining his body so he could be seen in the street and everything.
That's awesome.
But it was like a skeleton on the back of him. I'm 22 and I was blown away by what he was saying.
Now, were you drunk at the time?
No,
is that why you were so impressed?
No, but I was. I was very proud.
No.
Yeah.
But you handed out candy?
Yeah, we handed out. Oh, it was the best thing in the world.
Awesome.
Now, were you like the Cool House that handed out full-size candy bars?
No.
Yeah, what were you guys giving out?
We were giving out just like the little Twix.
That's
stuff.
Okay.
That's
like a normal thing.
They gave out fruit, probably apples.
No, we were actually giving out pretzels because we wanted to keep the candy for later.
I always had
the kids dug to the bottom.
I had a dentist around the corner from my house, and every year you'd get a toothbrush on Halloween.
Yes, I got.
See, those were the houses that we would hit with eggs.
See, that's the house you visit on the 30th.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. So, I'm going to tell you guys what I was for Halloween.
No one thought to ask.
No. I was about to ask you. I didn't get there yet.
No, okay. I was... So, in the neighborhood that I handed out candy with my girlfriend, they get a lot of Verizon Fios salesmen. They walk around with clipboards.
No.
And the whole the neighborhood for the most part, I don't know if it's the whole neighborhood, but I know at least Krista's family is fairly concerned about people that walk around with clipboards because they think they're trying to break into the house.
Well,
so
why?
Clipboard equals breaking the house.
Why is that?
Because there is a slight problem now with people walking around the Philadelphia area posing as salesmen for things, and then they just break into your house.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's like a legitimate problem. So they're very concerned with that. So I dressed up as the Verizon Fios salesman with a clipboard.
How'd they feel about it?
The parents loved it. The kids gave me weird looks because they didn't really understand what was happening.
It's more of a grown-up
costume. Yeah, it was a grown-up costume. But we handed out I think it was around 550 kids came by.
Why
king size candy?
Nah, we gave out Tootsie Pops every year.
Oh, that's good.
yeah.
That's a good go-to.
I think it's
Tootsie Pops,
Rolls. Tootsie Rolls aren't
No, not
it.
Tootsie Rolls. No, Tootsie Pops.
Now I have to ask you guys. I assume you guys have done your fair amount of trick-or-treating in your time.
Once.
Yes. What?
All right, you can get out.
And after
You're
that,
a liar, dude.
You can get out.
Dude, you're a liar.
You've never been
You've never
I
trick-or-treated.
never went door to door trick or treating. No.
No.
You missed out. You didn't have a childhood.
No, you're lying.
No.
Who doesn't do that?
If you told me that, we would have went out as grown-ass men this Halloween.
You couldn't come around my neighborhood.
Dude.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
All right, that's an issue we'll address at a later time.
Yes, we can.
Because I'll get heated over that.
Yeah.
Anyway, now, I guess it's only pertaining to Harry and Wayne, this question.
Yeah.
Up top,
Now,
normal kids.
I assume when you guys would trick-or-treat, you'd have those one or two houses where the family was out or whatever it was, and they would leave the big bowl out and say, please take one.
I was about to get to that.
Now, what would you do, Wayne?
My friends were always those kids that took the majority of it.
Right.
I felt bad because always behind us, like as growing up,
You're
I
a real
saw
martyr.
holier than
You're a real martyr,
no.
let me tell you.
No, I saw the little kids come behind us. I'm like, oh, only take like 3.
So you as a little kid would look behind you and say, oh, here comes another little kid.
No, like the younger
ass.
kids, yeah.
Wayne on his moral high horse at 12 years old had the presence of mind to say, this is wrong.
Yeah, then 13 I stole the whole
Oh,
thing.
come on.
Harry.
I can honestly say in my neighborhood, if you weren't there, they didn't leave a bowl out.
Okay.
It was just kind of like dark house. You came up and knocked, nobody would answer.
Lights off, you don't show up.
Yeah, it wasn't.
What about you?
Oh, we cleaned house.
Yeah.
We cleaned house every year.
I've seen kids literally take the basket, dump the whole basket into their
and
sack.
just walk away.
Yeah, and I think
terrible.
this one time I actually saw a kid just take the basket with him.
That's terrible.
The people behind him were not too happy. The parents got really heated.
What's wrong with you people?
I mean,
Do you guys ever have a house around you that's gave out king size candy bars?
yes.
No.
We did too. But you had to go through a little test first. What they did is they turned their house into a haunted house. Like, it was like a quick little walkthrough thing, and the kids would have to go into it and get the crap scared out of them in order to get the king size candy bar. It was actually very terrifying.
Really?
Yeah, it was a big deal. The one year, I will never forget this.
He tried to fight
the
me.
family set up a funeral service in their living room, and it had it was like a coffin, and they had the wife or the husband, I forget which one it was, laying in the coffin, and the spouse would say, "Oh, can you please come up and say a prayer for them?" And when the kid would go up to say a prayer, the thing would jump up and scream at it, and then all the kids would run out.
That's pretty funny.
And then they'd give the king size candy bar to the parents because
the kids were
gone.
Yeah. That is awesome.
But yeah, they took it to another level. But that was like the big house of the year for us.
Big house around me always you had to solve a riddle.
Solve a riddle.
Yeah, they would give you
You never got candy. You never got the candy. They were like 2 + 2. Wayne's like,
16.
They give one of those Mad Minutes, those Mad sheets, and they timed it.
Oh man, I still can't believe you never went trick or treating. It's offensive.
Get money.
Yep. But yeah, so we all had a pretty good Halloween, I would think, right?
Nate had an awful childhood. But
Nate had a bad childhood, but a good Halloween.
I feel bad for you. Now, have your sisters gone trick or treating?
No, it was never a thing that we ever did.
That is a travesty.
Okay. Did you guys get Christmas presents?
Yeah, we got Christmas presents.
Well, you said that pretty reluctantly.
Did I hear a pause?
You got tube socks.
The same man that
I just don't even know what to think.
Did you ever Easter presents?
I've never really been.
Did your town do it?
Yeah, the town did it, but it wasn't like huge.
Yeah.
Like,
but your houses aren't your houses aren't very close together as well. Your houses are fairly separated, right?
I mean, no, not really. They're pretty close.
Really?
But also, he's like on like a main road. How many houses?
It is a main road, but.
Like, I wouldn't want my kids walking up a main street.
The main street is also very scary because I live on a main street and nobody ever gets trick or treats at my house. Like, nobody tries to get candy.
Like, we never really had people like come to our house for like trick or treating or anything.
Huh.
It just never was really like.
I'm sorry.
It was never a thing.
Yeah.
Next year we'll make it work.
Yeah.
Obviously, next year has to be
23 years old. We're doing it.
It has to be a thing.
Absolutely.
I guess.
You cannot go through your life and say you've never even been trick or treating once.
Next year when we do this, you three can dress up. I'll be the parent that when you guys get the candy waves to the person at the door and says, "How you doing?"
How about the Phillies? Do you want us to get you?
Now, listen, Nate has to wear a sign now because when they see 3 grown men coming
First trick or treat.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's the only way you're going to actually get away with trick-or-treating at 22.
I think, then 23.
He'll be 22. Yeah, he'll be 22.
No, I think me, Harry, and Wayne should go as the parents and just
walk you around. Because I don't want you to get hit by a car or stolen or anything.
Stolen? I think that would be what I would be most afraid of.
I think we should be doing that. That's a thing we're out to do next year.
Us three get a cooler.
We'll get a cooler. We'll get a stroller. Walk in around a stroller.
Oh, that would be adorable.
Maybe not
one
a
of
stroller.
those jogging strollers.
Yeah.
Maybe not a stroller. Maybe a wagon.
A wagon.
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
Because that would definitely support your weight. I don't think a stroller would work.
Is that a fat joke?
Yes. All right. Yes, you got a fat joke. You got a fat joke. Please.
This is really your intervention for your weight gain.
They need to talk to you.
That's this whole.
This is a dramatic weight gain. What do you guys want to do now? You want to play the game, or do you guys want to keep talking about Halloween?
I have one more Halloween.
All right, let me hear it.
This is it. Now, I guess this pertains to all of us, assuming you're going to take your children out trick-or-treating, Nate. Are you going to deprive them of that joy as well?
Yes, he is.
Am I going to deprive them of that joy?
Of that joy.
It's a true joy.
Do you think we're still going to be doing trick-or-treating by the time we have children?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's America's favorite pastime besides baseball.
Now, why would we not? Give me, why?
I don't know.
I'm just curious.
I feel like I feel like things have become so like regulated about like Halloween. Like everybody's so paranoid about everything now.
No.
With like contaminated candy and like stuff like that.
That is an actual problem.
Fun fact. That's actually a myth. Since the 1970s, there's actually only been 2 or 3 instances of contaminated Halloween candy. That is an absolute urban legend.
I'm almost positive there was an issue like that last year in Philly.
It is definitely
because I remember hearing there was a problem.
Well, Philly's in its own world.
But it wasn't like it was distributed to masses. I think only like 1 or 2 kids got it. Fun fact, last year I was eating a Tootsie Pop and accidentally put it in one of the kids' bags.
That was probably it.
It was a big like horde of kids came up and I panicked.
Harry just
so I'm like,
I'm doing
this, and like I could feel like drool going down. So I went like this, and I did it, and then I dropped it in the bag, and I kept handing. And then when all the kids were gone, I was sitting there, and Krista was next to me. I'm like, where did my Tootsie Pop go?
That kid's scarred for life.
So yeah, there was a kid last year that got an open Tootsie Pop that had been sucked on a couple times.
Some sicko dropped an open Tootsie Pop. Now wait, this is my last.
I think Meyer loves.
This is my last.
Do you love Halloween?
My last.
I do. No.
You know, it's the second most commercialized holiday of
is it?
Christmas. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you think all the money has to go into the costumes and everything like that, the candies.
Now, getting back to where I was going before I interrogated Nate about whether or not he's taking his kids out. When you guys have kids and you take them out,
You're good.
Are you going to take some of their Halloween candy?
Yes.
All right.
My parents did the same thing to me.
They shouldn't get the good candy.
Well, they can. You
know what? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to forget about the game that I had mentioned earlier, and we're just going to talk about the best Halloween candies, because I have a lot to say on this.
My favorite...
I can't... Hold on. Keep going. Keep talking.
My favorite thing to see is, like, you know the Jimmy Kimmel thing? Like,
the kids I stole your candy thing?
Candy. I love those videos.
Yeah. Okay. I'll actually look this up. What are your favorite Halloween candies? Like, what... Every year when you went trick-or-treating, unfortunately not for Nate, but what were your favorite candies that you got?
Snickers, Milky Way, and I always loved the big bag of Skittles that they would give you.
Yeah.
They would give you like the normal like one that you would get like in 7-Eleven, not the little one where you get like 6 of them.
Right.
Yeah.
I liked Butterfingers personally.
Butterfingers,
Snickers, and like anything with peanut butter. I really like.
So you're a Reese's Cup guy too.
Oh, I love Reese's Cups.
See, yeah.
The best thing to do is freezer.
Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
I never had a frozen one like that. Mine were I always was a big fan of Reese's Cups, Kit Kats, and Three Musketeers. They were
never loved Three Musketeers.
I was a big Three Musketeers fan.
I love all chocolate.
I'm a major chocoholic.
Love it.
Now, you don't have to talk about Halloween, but what's your favorite candy?
I like Three Musketeers. I'm a huge fan of Three Musketeers.
I'm also a big dark chocolate fan.
I love dark chocolate.
Very good for the ticker. Good for the old ticker,
I like white chocolate better than dark chocolate.
Really?
I'm not a huge chocolate fan, but like white chocolate would be, if I had to choose chocolate, it would be white chocolate.
See, I always thought white chocolate tasted kind of like perfumey. Like it almost tasted like a fake kind of sweet to me.
I see what you're saying, but I still like white chocolate.
I'm not a huge fan of
it. See, like, I don't like... I can't eat this, like, if I was to get, like, one of those king-size Hershey bars, I couldn't eat it.
Me neither.
It's too much.
No, me neither.
Like, I could have, like, break off maybe one of those corners, and that's it.
That's it.
I'll take the rest.
It's like too rich.
Like, you know how, like, not like Milky Ways or whatever, like, they don't do, like, the king-size bars anymore. They put, like, 2 small ones in it. I can only ever eat, like, one of those, because it's too much chocolate.
Yeah.
I would buy 2 of those things and eat all 4. Yeah, but...
Yeah, see...
Now, I don't like to eat just plain chocolate. Like, I wouldn't just eat a Hershey bar. I would get it with, like, almonds. Like, the Hershey with almonds.
I like the almonds.
I'm a big fan of, like, the nut covered in chocolate.
I'm not, like... Let's all be adults. Now, if you had to pick, would you pick dark chocolate over milk chocolate?
Yes.
See, I'm the same way.
Yeah,
I'm totally
100%.
the same way. I think I was scarred because one time. Did you guys ever do? What?
One time in game camp.
Yeah. Did you guys ever go to Hershey Park? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay, and you know, like, I was gonna punch you square in the face. No, but you know how they had those just absolutely ridiculous huge Hershey bars. Like you can get like the 5-pound one, the 1-pound one.
Yeah.
Well, I got when I was like in 4th grade, I got a 1/4-pound one. And I guess I tried to house that thing on the way home. A quarter I think it might have been a half pound of chocolate.
Yeah.
And I threw up everywhere. And I think that's what scarred me.
Probably what did it.
I got a 1 pound Snickers bar one time for Chris like a year or two ago, and I could have I had maybe a quarter of it, and I was like, I'm never eating a Snickers again.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I agree.
I'm not big into candy though.
You're not a big. You don't have a sweet tooth too much.
No, not really. Like too much is like too rich.
Now, do you like the gummy sweet candies?
Yeah, I'd rather have
Sour
gummies
Patch
than,
Kids, like Swedish Fish.
I'd rather like gummies and that kind of stuff. Like Skittles are fine. M&Ms.
So you like fruity things?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. No, but you do.
Yeah,
you like
rather like the gummies or like the peach rings or like those like gummy sharks.
Yeah.
Or like that.
I want candy now.
I like the orange
Gushers.
slices.
Gushers are
Gushers.
good.
Yeah,
You ever get Gushers?
Gushers are amazing.
Win.
Now, the top 5 America's favorite Halloween candies, and this is in terms of sales. So I'll go from number 5 because if I start with number 1, that'd be kind of weird. Number 5 is Kit Kat, with sales reaching $306 million.
I can agree.
Number 4 is Hershey's, which is just the regular Hershey's bar, going in at $324 million. Number 3 is Snickers at $456 million. Number 2, M&M's at $500 million. Number 1, the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup at $509 million. Now, I was a little surprised
Kit Kat was so low.
that Kit Kat was so low and that the regular Hershey's was on there.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
I feel like normally like Halloween is like the specialty candy because like that's the only time that you'd get it.
Yeah.
Like especially now they market so many like Halloween brand candy.
Yeah.
Like specialty like the double dark chocolate or like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Now I also like the candies that like you would never get on Halloween. Like, do you ever have a 100 grand bar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100 grand bar. Whatchamacallit. Like you would never get those on Halloween.
What are those like triangle chocolate? What are those things? Like they come in a triangle box.
Oh,
So with a T.
Yeah, it's in like a golden thing. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Wait,
you never get those.
Triangle.
Yeah, they're like shaped like a triangle. Let me
yeah.
see if I can find it. Hold on.
Is it made by Hershey's?
Triangle candy.
York peppermint patty.
I love.
Another one. Yeah.
I love York peppermint patties.
Put them in the freezer. Oh.
Toblerone. Toblerone. Yep. See, that's them, right there.
Never heard of that day in my life.
I never had one, but I don't know what is it. It's just regular chocolate.
Wow.
Does it have like anything in it?
Well, it's a triangle.
It's a triangle. So it's a triangle box. Yeah.
I always thought
it's cool.
I always thought that was a cake, a Toblerone.
Cake?
Yeah, I never knew that was like a candy bar.
It sounds like that.
So I just learned
like something like special.
Very fancy. Yeah, so I just learned something.
I would have thought Snickers would have been really high.
Now,
Yeah,
you have to remember the parents love Reese's, so they would probably get the extra little amount.
What's the crunchy?
The Crunch Bar?
Crunch bar?
No, not Crunch Bar.
What's the Crunch? The Crunch Bar.
It's like the yellow packet. You said it earlier.
Mr. Good Bar.
No.
Wait, what?
It's like a chocolate bar, but it's like crunchy. I'm pretty sure it's with the
Oh.
B.
No, it is the Mr. Good Bar. That's what it is. It's Hershey's brand of Crunch. Because Crunch is a Nestle brand.
Yeah.
So Hershey's brand of that would be the Mr. Good Bar. You get it in like the variety packs when you buy like the little individual square ones normally.
I've never had a Mr. Good Bar, so I never knew it was like a Crunch Bar.
It's like, yeah, it's pretty much, it's their brand. They all have the same brand, like they all have the same type of candy. So like the Crunch Bar by Nestle, like every company has a version of that. Oh, Butterfinger?
I'm surprised Butterfingers wasn't up there.
No.
I feel like that one's underrated. I do like Butterfingers.
I was surprised that even though Reese's Peanut Butter Cups are like so good, like they're delicious.
They were number one.
Right. I'm surprised. And what was number 2 again?
M&M's. I don't know if it's peanut or regular, but I love peanut M&M's.
I love peanut M&M's. I was surprised that peanut candy was so high because when you think about it,
people.
Right.
Yeah.
You think the go-to would just be like, oh, let's just get them a Kit Kat or let's just get them a regular Hershey's bar because then you know you know what I mean. It's a safe.
And like especially now there are so many candies that have like peanuts or peanut butters in them. Like, what do those kids do? They're allergic to that stuff.
Yeah.
Look at the
We did have
healthy.
a kid. We did have a kid. We went to give him a Tootsie Roll. And he looked at it and he said he couldn't eat it. And we didn't have another option. But I couldn't figure out what was wrong with the Tootsie Pop that he couldn't eat
sugar.
it. Whatever.
It's coming from you.
I don't know. That's probably what it is. Just given to him by a creepy guy. But I don't
Dressed
know.
as a Verizon.
Yeah,
The
Verizon
man with the clipboard, don't take his candy.
Yep.
I think they may have thought I was taking notes on what they were. I think that might have been what the issue was, because every single time they'd come up, I had a pen in my hand, and they were like looking at me like, what is this guy all about?
If I was a kid, I'd be creeped out with a man with a pen and a clipboard.
I don't know. I thought it was a funny costume. What?
You could hear me spit in the water.
Jesus.
It's like a urinal flushing.
All right, does that wrap up this one, I think?
Yeah.
We're pretty much over our time.
That was a very good Halloween theme.
That was a good Halloween
I enjoyed
theme.
it.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Next one, Thanksgiving.
Definitely.
Yep. We'll discuss what our favorite... Yeah.
Touch on all the holidays.
Yeah, we'll touch on all the holidays. Let's do a little holiday touch, yeah.
Christmas, though, we might need to go like for 2
Christmas.
hours. I can go talk about Christmas for months.
Now, are we going to pair Christmas and New Year's?
We have to. So it's going to have to be a little extended show.
Maybe a 45-minute show.
Yeah, because we're not
I
going to
think
be
this one's probably around a 45-minute show.
Well, to everybody still listening, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. To our dedicated listeners.
Rizzy, we love you.
The HNM+W Halloween episode or edition, whatever you want to call it. I am Harry Hancock. With me, as always, is the great Nate Cummings.
How's it going?
Maddie B, Matthew Byer.
You always take my sign off, man.
Just say goodbye.
First. How do I take it?
See you later.
And Wayne,
Hasta la vista.
Fat Boy Kinsey.
Mama Cummings, here's your shout out.
Thank you all for listening. Be sure to follow us and like us on our Twitter and Facebook pages, and email us at dvupodcast@gmail.com if you have any questions or concerns, especially concerns. We'd love to hear from you. I am Harry Hancock with the gang. Thank you all for listening, and see you next time.